Hello, everybody. This is Robert Ferguson, and we are always talking about a diet-free life, and today is no different. So, for those of you who are here for the very first time, I want to say welcome. And if you are catching me live on a platform other than YouTube, I want to invite you to come over to YouTube, subscribe, and become part of the growing community that we have of people who want to be informed, meaning they want clarity when it comes to nutrition and what they can do to improve their health and at the same time lose weight, reduce or calm inflammation in the body, and just have the vitality that we all deserve. Now, today we're going to talk about something called biotin. But before we do that, I do want to invite you to like, subscribe, make a comment, let me know where you're coming from. And I want to invite you to our 8-week fat loss challenge. If you are someone who wants to be informed, right? You want clarity. You don't want to count on other people to advise you on how to lose weight or have you go down some road that looks like it's going to work out for you, only to find out that it was just another diet and you find yourself back to where you don't want to be. Our 8-week fat loss challenge is something that meets you where you are. And it shows you step by step on how to eat, literally, how to eat regular everyday food in a way that, number one, you can lose weight. Number two, and we're talking real weight, like fat and not just losing weight, like on the scale, like water weight. Number two, you can improve overall health and learn how to do it, right? Because once you know how to do it, then you can own that for the rest of your life. And when you're part of a challenge, then there's other people who are participating all at the same time, which we all benefit from that. Okay. Now, let me see. Did I forget anything? If I did, I apologize because I want to talk about something and I want to talk about it in a way that helps you realize how much misinformation is out there. We're going to talk about biotin. So biotin is something that people talk about a lot. Just the other day, I heard someone talking about getting biotin to help their nails and their hair. And all I could think was they're going to go spend money on a supplement, biotin, and they don't need biotin. Biotin is not what is going to strengthen improve your hair and your nails by itself. Most people are getting enough biotin through food. And it's not biotin that is the real solution for what's going to help your hair. You may think it is, but it has most to do with keratin. And keratin, you're going to learn about, is a protein that our body creates through the foods that we eat. Biotin is just a molecule that helps with communication in the body. And people, on average, there's no way, I doubt if any of you are lacking biotin. So to supplement with it doesn't make any sense, like none at all, right? So if you've bought biotin, I'm going to walk you through step by step and show you how you can save money and kind of give you insight on what is going to help strengthen your hair as well as your nails. So to make it easy for everybody, you don't even have to take notes. I wrote an article and I'm going to read through the article. I'm going to walk you through it as though you're with me. I'm with you because we are. And then you can print it out. You can share it with someone else. You could forward it to someone else and help them become informed. Make sense? Okay. Now I printed out the article. I have it in front of me. This is not going to take long, but you're going to walk away with clarity, like more knowledge and understanding. And if you do that in a lot of areas of life, you will save yourself money and you'll put yourself in a position where you can win. And you're not just listening to the person at the hairstyling salon who says, here, this is a biotin that I like. Use this one. And next thing you know, you're buying it with hope it's going to help your hair. And let me know if this is new information to you. as we go through. I would totally appreciate that. Also, want to give a big shout out as I go. I can see that we have Anna is here. I believe that's Anna. We have Sandy is in the place, in the house. We got Lori in the house. Okay. And I haven't gone to Facebook. Again, YouTube is much better. So come on over to YouTube. Okay. So let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. And I'm going to take you over to my site. If you want to go there, you can go to dietfreelife.com. And when you get there, if you hit the menu button, just go down to where my articles are. You'll see blog article, and then you'll be there. So here's Diet Free Life. And once you get there, it'll look different on your phone, etc. But when you go to the article, you'll see that it says, biotin alone is a lie for better skin, nails, and hair. Now, let me make this a little smoother so you can see it better. Okay. So you can see me up in the corner. Okay. All right. So let's go and get into it. So I like how, you have the woman sitting there looking at all this biotin because it's everywhere. Now, as you can see, the article, it starts off by me saying, walk down the supplement aisle of any store and you'll see bottles promising thicker hair, stronger nails, and glowing skin. And one ingredient shows up again and again, and that is biotin. And there are many people who take biotin every day, believing it is the key to better hair, skin, and nails. And maybe before watching this video presentation, you probably thought that, and you may still think that. So that's why I'm going to walk you through it. Now, as you note, I said recently I was sitting in a beauty salon with my daughter, and I overheard a stylist tell a client, quote, I use this biotin supplement for my nails and hair, unquote. Now, the client nodded with excitement and immediately bought a bottle, unaware that she had just been influenced by someone who was also misinformed. And here's the truth, everybody, and I'm going to back this up. Biotin alone does not build hair, skin, or nails. And I'm talking basic human biology. Now, why biotin became so popular? Well, biotin, number one, is a B vitamin. It helps enzymes in the body work properly. Okay, and these enzymes help the body use carbohydrates, use fats, and proteins for energy. Because biotin supports normal metabolism, it became linked to hair, skin, and nail health. That's what happened. But there is an important difference between supporting a process and building a structure. Biotin supports normal function. It does not build hair, skin, or nails on its own. Now, for quick clarification about biotin, biotin is not rare. We get it through a variety of foods, you guys. Eggs, meat, fish, dairy, nuts, seeds, legumes, whole grains. Small amounts are also produced by our gut. All of that being said, biotin is widely available in the food that we're consuming on a regular basis. And true biotin deficiency is uncommon. This is one reason why taking extra biotin often does not improve hair, skin, and nails. That's a fact. Okay, so I'm going to pause there, and I want to bring up any questions so far. So think about it. Already I'm telling you that if you're buying biotin because you want to improve your nails and your hair, you may want to stop. You're wasting your money. It's making sure you consume a variety of foods, specifically protein, which I'm going to walk you through. That these, like when you eat protein through digestion and absorption, the protein breaks down, okay, begins breaking down your gut and your intestine, becomes amino acids, These amino acids get pulled into circulation, and those amino acids then come together and create a protein. So your body creates a protein called keratin. And keratin is what is going to help your hair and your nails. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about collagen, but if you notice, I haven't mentioned collagen at all. However, collagen, when it's a good one, like the one I'm going to share with you about, it has some of those amino acids that help to build keratin that will strengthen your hair as well as your nails. But it's not biotin, and it's not just collagen. Now, collagen, when it pertains to your skin, that's another conversation. I'm not going to go into great detail about that, but I am going to share with you a collagen that makes sense and it works as far as helping you produce more collagen so you look more youthful. You don't have as many wrinkles and a whole bunch of additional benefits that come with that. Okay, so let me take a look over on Facebook, because at this point, if you're following me, you realize that biotin is not a supplement you want to go spend money on. Save your money, people. Save your money. Okay, now let me see. Sandy made a comment. She says, our collagen is amazing. She's talking about liquid collagen boosts. She says, my nails are no longer splitting, and they are actually growing for the first time in my life. Well, collagen, as I mentioned, the liquid collagen is definitely helping. It's definitely helping, but it's not the collagen that's doing that. It's a combination of the collagen with the way you're eating. So I'm gonna continue to go through this. So there's a lot of things that we are doing that's getting that benefit. However, the liquid collagen boost does have some of the cofactors in it that helps your body to make keratin. Okay, but it's not the collagen alone, but it is helping. Okay, but as far as looking more youthful, 1000%. 1000%. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again. Let's go back to the article and let's get to it. Let me put myself up in the corner so I'm not interfering, and we make it a little bit bigger. Okay, now if you notice, I just said hair, nails, and outer layer skin are made mostly from a protein called keratin. Now, let's bring clarity to keratin. Keratin is not a vitamin. It is not something that you eat directly. It is a protein that your body makes. Okay. Keratin is the structure that gives hair strength, nails, hardness, and added skin protection. If keratin, okay, is not being made properly, hair can thin, nails can become brittle, and skin can weaken even if someone is taking biotin every day. Like, I want to pause here just for a second. I want to pause right here. Okay, so we get it now. It's keratin. Now, how the body makes keratin. Now, this is when it starts to like come together. Right? How does the body make keratin? Well, keratin does not come from a supplement bottle. Your body must build it. And here is how the process works. Number one, you eat foods that contain protein. Chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt. That protein, number two, is broken down into amino acids. Those amino acids get absorbed into the bloodstream eventually. The cells then reuse those amino acids to build proteins the body needs. So the healthier your cells, the better. You guys see where this is also going? Balanced oil becomes helpful. because of improving cell membrane fluidity. And number 5, one of those proteins is keratin, which forms hair, skin, and nails. Okay, without enough amino acids, the body cannot make keratin. So then we look at the amino acids, right? So the key amino acids that build keratin, okay, because keratin is rich in sulfur-containing and structural amino acids. These are the true building blocks. And there you go. The most important amino acids for keratin include cysteine, proline. Guess what? Those, I believe, are in, well, I know proline, glycine are in the liquid collagen boost. And if you're eating proteins, you're getting this. So we're getting enough of the protein, the amino acids, that's going to help build or produce keratin. Now, biotin does not supply these amino acids. Food does. And again, so if you want an idea, in the article, I made it available for you guys. You can print it out. You can have this. Cysteine is an amino acid. Why it matters: hair and nail strength. You get it from chicken, meat, beef, eggs, dairy. And you can go down the list and look at all those, right? Now, best foods for keratin, simple takeaway, right there. Then when you scroll down, you'll see that even if someone's a plant-based person, vegan type person, then they'll have some insight into all of that, right? So if you're eating lentils, beans, quinoa, nut seeds, you're getting it. Okay. Now, here's the part some of us get excited because we use a product called liquid collagen. And where collagen supplements fit in, including collagen boost, people have been told, and they've shared with me, I've heard this many times, they swear that taking collagen supplements has helped their skin. We know it helps the skin, nails, and hair. I understand the skin part, which I stated again, but a quality supplement such as liquid collagen boost or BioCell collagen, they can help or do help activate fibroblast cells, which produce collagen in the skin. And this can support skin structure, firmness, and elasticity. When it comes to nails and hair, the explanation is different. Collagen does not turn into hair or nails. Hair and nails are made, again, from keratin, not collagen. What does matter is that collagen supplements often contain amino acids such as glycine and proline. You can see that right there. These amino acids are released during digestion and can be reused by the body. And if the body needs to build keratin, these amino acids can help support that process. So if you notice, everything except for buying biotin, biotin supplement is like, what a waste of money. And people are selling this stuff and we're just buying it and you're just believing what they tell you or what you've heard. This happens in a lot of different areas. Okay, keratin is what we need, and your body is going to create that protein and it will be in your body. It'd be very, very difficult to eat in a way where you're not getting enough of the amino acids needed to build keratin. So that being said, when people notice improvements in nails and hair while taking collagen, it is not because collagen becomes keratin. It is because collagen can supply amino acids that help the body make keratin, assuming overall protein intake and metabolism are adequate. So if you're eating a variety of food, which we recommend and teach people with the Diet Free Life methodology, what you learn in the 8-week fat loss challenge, when you learn how to eat and you don't live a life where you're avoiding food groups or you're on some crazy diet for a while, like all of those diets that people get on because they never learn how to eat, puts them in a position where they have dysbiosis. That means they're not getting a variety of food. So the gut is being challenged. It's out of balance. So many negatives. And once you start eating regular everyday food and you learn how to eat, right, which is what we teach, then you own that for the rest of your life, and you're less likely to find yourself not getting the right amount of amino acids that's going to help you create or produce keratin. You see what I mean? So one more thing before I'm done with this part, that says why biotin supplements often disappoint. True biotin deficiency is rare. When people take biotin and still struggle with hair thinning or weak nails, common causes are, as I just mentioned, low protein intake. Are you getting enough protein? Very low calorie dieting, right? A lot of times when people aren't getting enough calories, they have thinning hair, their nails get brittle. A lot of people on the GLP-1 drugs, guess what? They're not getting enough protein. If they are getting enough protein, they're not getting enough calories because they're not eating. Why do you think they lose weight? They're just not getting enough energy. So they have thinning hair. Nails are brittle. They also experience poor digestion and absorption. And if they're out of balance, a lot of these people are dealing with chronic inflammation, metabolic stress. So as you read through the article, the data is very clear. The bottom line is right there. You can contact me for a free consultation, and the references are there. There's 7. There's 7 citations for you to look up if you want to better understand what I'm recommending and what I'm talking about. So think about it. You go to the store, you watch someone buy Biotin, and they're buying it because they want stronger nails, and they're kind of upset about their thinning hair. They might as well just go throw that money down the drain, go in the backyard and burn it. That's the truth. So would you keep buying something knowing what you now know? Think about it. Some people will just keep buying it. And it goes to what I've shared with people over the years. People get in the habit of buying a lie. And they're comfortable with that. I don't believe I attract people like that. I believe that now you have better understanding. Maybe you weren't buying Biotin, but you now know that the likelihood of you not having an adequate amount of biotin is pretty low, unless you're following some diet trend. Then yeah, you may be low on biotin. But I doubt it for most of us. Okay. So any questions for me before I say goodbye? Let me see here. Sandy put, I used to take so many supplements until you opened my eyes. Well, thank you, Sandy. I believe, see if there's any other questions. Nope, there's no more questions there. So that's the lesson for today. And again, you can go to my website, dietfreelife.com. I have provided a link. You can click on it, go there. You can print out the article, share this with your hairstylist, because many of them are just sharing misinformation. And it's really sad. And this is just one topic, right? Because there's so many more. Now, same time, same channel. The goal is every day, Monday through Friday, and that is at 11 a.m. Pacific. That's 1 p.m. Central and 2 p.m. Eastern. And then we have some impromptu opportunities. But today I wanted to talk about biotin and share with you a truth so that you can share with other people. And make sure you make sure you subscribe. Hopefully you come back. And the goal is to get the ball rolling and keep sharing, because we do care. Okay. I'm Robert Ferguson. This has been a moment with Diet Free Life. We talked about biotin. We have a clearer understanding of it. And I look forward to continuing to share information with you that will make it where you're informed. Then you're less likely to fall prey to those who are misinformed. Until the next one. God bless.
There's a new way to see. No more counting calories, just living free. Robert Ferguson's got the plan you need. With diet-free life, it's the key. No more starving, getting rid of inflammation. Choosing healthy choices, providing you with sound information. Bringing balance to hormones and insulin through food. With DFL, teaching you food choices that see you through. DFL, we're teaching you to eat food right. Teaching you to pair food with each bite.